Hello everybody. There we go, we have a complete blank screen. This was a very impromptu stream. I didn't think I was going to do this tonight. Had a bit of time watching TV downstairs, put a few things away and then decided, actually I quite fancy playing this. So let's load it up and see if it's working. It is. The chat isn't working. Not sure why. Probably because we're not actually live. No, we are live. Yeah, why is the chat not working? If it isn't one thing, it's another. There we go. The chat is now working. So Matt's here, Christina is, Cliff's here. Hi Cliff, thank you for joining in. Yeah, see if you can get Travis and Donny to start up a campaign. Have you played the board game? I haven't. I've only played this version of it. I was really excited about the board game when I first heard about it, and then the more I started hearing about it, I made a decision not to get it when it came out. And then the more I started hearing about it, the more I thought, yeah, I'm kind of glad I didn't. I think it was a little bit lighter for Muzz. Yasmi is here as well. And the Facebook chat's working. Excellent. Right, so we have Facebook chat, we have YouTube chat. It's all working fine. Now, when I start actually playing the game, I'm going to turn the volume down a bit. It seems quite loud. When I'm going to start playing the game, I'm not going to see the Facebook chat. So Bryce, you're in the Facebook chat. I'm not going to see your messages when I start playing the game because I'm going to go full screen. But I'll tell you what I'll do. I might be able to see your messages. I'm watching this on the iPad. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to have it full screen, so I might see the chat. Yeah, I can just about see the chat. Now, there is going to be like a 20-second delay, but there we go. So I've turned the volume down a bit. Right, what is this? This is Charterstone Digital Edition. If you haven't seen part one of my video, part one was literally a first look, where I loaded up the game for the first time and hadn't got a clue about it whatsoever. We played through the first two scenarios of it using a local game, and it kind of proved that and this wasn't the intention, but I jumped into the game without knowing anything about it, and it doesn't really teach you all of the things you need to know. Now, thankfully, there were people who helped me in the chat who actually told me what the heck was going on. Without that, I would have stopped playing because there was so many things happening. There was no explanation of it whatsoever. I have since spoken to Acram Digital. They have watched through that video and they are going to be making a tutorial, or they're going to be making some guides. They're going to be doing something because right now, I personally believe it's a little the learning curve to start playing the game. If you don't know the game, is a problem. I don't know how anybody would be able to just jump into the game and work it out without going into the rules which are available within the game. But I think it should have had a tutorial. Anyway. Tonight, we are going to be playing through the third one. We're going to continue our local game. We've played through two scenarios so far. We're going to be playing through scenario 3, and there are going to be spoilers. This is a campaign-style game where things get unlocked along the way. So if you are worried about spoilers, then thank you very much for watching this bit, but please switch off now. If you're not that bothered about spoilers, then let's jump in to part 3. Got something in my eye. Right, okay, so off we go. And I'm going to try and remember what's happened before. If I can remember, because I've played a lot of games since I last played this and my brain is a bit full. So, yeah, we're on story 3 or scenario 3, whatever. I think there's 12. In these early stages of village building, the Forever King encourages you to focus on progressing the village through construction and unlocking crates. This is the same as we've had before, I think. Before you moved out here, the closest contact with him was through tax collectors. Why does he care so much about your little village? Right, so the main goal, play with the most points wins. And the points is shown in here. This number that's in our coloured background. It didn't tell us that at the start. Guidepost, I can't remember what the guidepost is, but it scored the fewest objectives. Right. I think the guidepost, remind me what the guidepost is. I think whatever that was. We're now going to see who goes first. Guidepost. Would you buy the board game in retrospect? Actually, I wouldn't, because now that there's a digital adaptation, I'd play the digital adaptation. Yeah, because there's multiplayer mode included in this, which is really good. So many apps come out now which are not complete, you know, and they rush them out and bits of it are not working and the multiplayer is not working, and with this it has multiplayer built in at the start, so that's quite cool. Right, before I go into this guidepost, let me know if the volume in the app is a bit loud. If it's not, we're fine. Guidepost lets you choose the next story thing. That was it. So at the end of this scenario, the guidepost, the player with the fewest objectives, will sort of choose something at the end. And I did it last time, and that got me a big bonus. I didn't win the game, though. So we get to choose which of these we want. Oh, yeah, bandit tokens. That was the new thing that was introduced. Peril tokens. That's what these are. I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to go with the sculptor. So whenever I retrieve workers, I gain 2 points if I retrieve at least 2 golems. Golems or golems. Never know which it is, but I say golem because Gollum was from Lord of the Rings. There we go. So if you don't know how to play the game and this is the first time you're watching, I'll do a little bit of a guide. You get to choose one of these persona cards at the start, and then that persona is gone. You can only use it once, and you can only have one persona per game. So the guidepost is up here, isn't it? Yes. So score the fewest objectives. Now in previous games, I was scoring a lot of objectives. These are the objectives. So maybe I'll just ignore them. I mean, I'll see what the other players do, but objectives are good because they get you points. But the guidepost is telling me not to score objectives. Right, okay. I'm probably going to forget some things from last time. So where are we? Is it my go? Yes, it's my go. Right, okay. So what have I got? I have a golem. I thought I'd unlocked something that gives me a resource. I do. No, I kept that from last time. Let's just look at the... Is it this? I was pretty sure... Where's me? Sebastian. That's me. I was pretty sure I had unlocked something. What was it I'd unlocked? Yeah, so my capacity to keep workers is... So is that workers? No, that's minions. It's got to be minions. Buildings, personas, victories. Where is the thing that tells you the glory that I spent? I got some cards. I got some fancy stuff last time. I'm not sure where that is. Let's have a look in the chat. See if they're... Just got to the end of game 6 and the game is so bugged it can't continue, says Matt. Okay, right. Well, they have just released a patch, which is why I was a couple of minutes late streaming, because they've released a patch today or yesterday. Anyway, since I last played. I don't know. I didn't want to go into there. So I don't know if that's fixed those, but I'm happily just playing it until we get to the point where it's bugged. I'm just trying to find... Where's the bit where we spent me stars? It's not there. It's not there. So you get glory. You get these glory stars at the end. Is it here? There it is. Right, they've gone. That's not good. And these are unlocked. Right, something must have happened in the patch because I actually spent my... Oh, that's me. Sebastian, here we go. Sebastian's glory. Yeah, there. So I should... This is what I spent my glory on. I should get a resource at the start of the game. That's what that does, and it's not letting me do that. How odd. Kabuki here is again. Thank you. Kabuki Kid is here again. Thank you for joining me in. I'm just trying to work out what's happening because, yeah, I have unlocked this. So it's supposed to allow me to select a resource at the start of the game, and it's not done that. Anyway, right. Let's do our stuff, and let's just remind myself what these peril tokens are. How do I look up rules? I'm probably going to have to actually go into the rules of the game. Oh no, I don't want to do that. A question mark? I think maybe when you use a location, you get a peril token. I think that's what it is. Anyway, we're going to go here, which is going to spend one of my influence. So I have to select, is it my go? Okay, so I think it is asking me which resource I want. Okay, well let's have a break. No? I'm confused. What is it waiting for? I've selected the sculptor. Okay. Oh, I just need to click tick. Right, okay. Apologies for the last few minutes. I forgot to click the tick in the bottom right. It's a bit... This is one thing of the user interface I didn't mention in the first video. Seeing that tick down in the bottom right, I just keep missing it. So, it's now going to ask me which resource I want. Thank you. There you go. That bit isn't bugged. Matt saying he did patch it and it is still bugged. Right. and you'll get it after choosing a persona. Thank you very much. Everybody can stop shouting at the TV now, saying, press the tick, press the tick. So, we're going to select our worker, and I was going to go here and spend an influence to get 2 clay, but actually I'm just going to go here to get 1 clay. There you go. So I've got that peril token. I can't remember what they do, but I've got one. Okay, I can just about read the chat on the iPad. So what was this golems? Every time I use the golem, I think I get a free resource. I think that's what it was. Yeah, so why didn't I use that? Because you can only use it in your own buildings. Let's do that. Let's use the golem and we'll put it here. Spend our 2 clay, which I do have. I'm going to get myself another... I'm going to get myself another clay. There you go. So I have another golem. And we're done. Tick. So Matt's saying in his 6-player game, initial setup takes about 10 minutes. You have to leave the game and come back. Yeah, I guess if you're playing 6 players and you're all digitally connected, it could take a while. So we're going to use my golem. And we're going to... Why is it not going to let me go there? Is that not mine? Maybe you can't kick out your own workers. Okay, well I'm going to go here. I'm going to go overboard on the clay. But I'm also going to get... I mean, what's my plan? Do I have a plan in this game? Let's have a look at what buildings I've got. I got the brick market. So let's build the brick market. Because I seem to be all about brick. So I need a pumpkin. So we're going to take a pumpkin. I like that. I like the fact that it allows you to just... Oh, wait a minute. I'll have a look at something else and then come back to this. Somebody wants to remind me in the chat what the peril tokens do. It did tell me last time, but I've slept since then. And what I probably should have been doing is, assuming I wanted to collect these peril tokens, I probably should be sharing out my workers rather than just using the same 3 buildings over and over again. Peril tokens. Some buildings have peril as a cost, and you can spend it at the cloud port too. Right, let's have a look at the cloud port. The cloud port is these. These are quotas. So we could go there and deliver a resource. That'll get us 3 points. That's open. That's open. Are peril tokens here? Peril tokens are here as well. Right, okay. So the thing is, by using the quota, you reduce your influence. But I think I might do that. Let's send our worker to the cloud port. And we're going to do the top one. So I'm just going to deliver 1. And we're going to pay a brick because I got loads of it. There you go, 3 points. So again, if this is the first time you're watching, worker placement game, place your workers, activate the building, do stuff. If you start your turn with no workers, like I have here, then you can retrieve all of your workers. In fact, you have to. That's your only choice. If you can't place a worker, you have to retrieve them. If I retrieve them, my sculptor kicks in and I got 2 points. Nice. If you look at the top, there's this progress track. And if I click on it, here's the progress track. So it started off here. And basically, the marker is moving along. Oh, hang on. The marker is moving along. And when it gets to the end, the game's over. But whenever it moves... If the player who moved it onto one of these boat spaces, then the player who moved it has the option of paying an influence in order to put an influence thing on, which is like endgame majority scoring. And you can kick out your own workers, yes, but not your own minions. Ah, right, okay, that was it. Right, okay, so it's back to me again. Well, I might place my minions. Because although your minions can only go in your own buildings, I basically get a resource every time I use one of them. Let's have a look at peril tokens. Is there anywhere... there's a peril token here, but I have to pay 2 gold to use it, and I get a cat. This is the place you really want to go to, but that needs 4 gold. Or 4 coins, as it were. Let's have a look at anything else I want to use. Could use that, but that's going to use an influence, but that's another peril token. That is selling metal for 2 coins. Let's have a look down here. Let's do this one. Okay, so we're going to send one of these workers here. I'm just going to collect these peril tokens without really knowing what they do. So I get that, I get a coin, and I got a peril token. There you go, done. So yeah, this is scenario 3, and basically if this was the board game, you'd be putting these buildings, these are like stickers that you would put on a board. So as every game progresses, you get more and more buildings unlock. And the game gets progressively more complex as you've got more choices. Game 1 was very simple. Right, we have 2 coins, so I now could go here, spend these 2 coins at the Cat Cafe to get myself a victory point and a cat. I can't remember what a cat does, but let's go get one. There you go. Spent 2 coins, I've got a cat. Right, what does a cat do? Ah, it's not going to tell me. And yes, this was an impromptu stream. I wasn't planning to do this. I was planning to have a night, watching TV, watched a couple of episodes of Walking Dead, and then came upstairs to do a bit of preparation for tomorrow night, and then thought, you know what, I quite fancy playing this, and if I'm going to play it, I might as well live stream it. Right, we've got a cat. What does a cat do? Oh, it gets to a victory point. So when I place it, I get a victory point. Okay, well, let's place it then. I'm definitely getting too much brick here. I need to build a building. That's what we need to do. We need to build another building in here, and the building space is here. So it costs 3 influence. And where's my buildings? Where's my buildings? Here. Ah, I have everything. So I might do it. Now that is going to kick out this green worker here, but I think that's fine. Because if you kick out somebody else's worker, they get it back. Right, we'll build the brick market. And we'll build it here. So I've made some progress. And I think you get a crate, don't you? Pretty sure you get a crate for building a building. Where's me? There's me. Yeah, I've got crate number 31. And you open the crate in the centre of the board by going to the Charterstone, which is 2 influence and 4 coins, but that gets you a load of cool stuff. And 5 points. Right, so now we've got 3 buildings. We can start using them with these minions. How do I get more buildings? I think that's opening crates. So yeah, you build the buildings to open the crate. To get the crates, you open the crates at the Charterstone, which draws you more cards, which gets you more buildings. I think that's how it works. Right, well, we want to place these golems, and that one's going to go on there to get myself a brick. And I get a free resource for doing so, and I don't really know what I want. So I'm going to take some metal, because I can sell the metal here for 2 gold. There we go. Okay, the chat's a bit small there, so I'm just going to watch it there. That's better. I can see it there. Right, so we've done that. We're now going to use this here minion. Oh, nah, then I won't have enough left. I've done this wrong. Yeah, messed this up. Because that's going to spend a brick, and then I don't have a brick, so I can't use the... Oh, oops. Okay, I'm going to have to put that on there. Mistimed everything. Yeah, needed another brick because that's going to spend a brick. Okay, done. Means I'm not going to be able to play the cat this turn. Okay, it's nice that the AI takes the turns fast. I can imagine if you're playing this multiplayer, it won't go as quick as this. It definitely won't go as quick. So if I'm right in thinking... Oh no, I could use my own building, so I will. I'll spend another influence and get 2 more clay. There we go. So I've got all my workers placed. If somebody doesn't kick me out, then I'm going to have to basically skip my next turn getting all of my workers back. How are we doing for time? 17 progress left. Plenty of time. How are we doing for points? I'm on 13, it's not bad. So yeah, nobody kicked me out, so I'm having to retrieve all my workers, but because I have two golems on the board, I get another 2 points. That's what I'm planning to do, is just place my golems and keep retrieving them. Get 2 points every time. Matty's saying I can also get cards at the market. Ah, yeah, the market here. I've been ignoring that. So this is spend a resource, spend a coin, get a card. Well, maybe I should be doing that. Because I have a coin, I have spare resources. Yeah, go on. Or do we go to the middle? Because the middle, yeah, I need 4 coins for the middle. Okay, stick with the original plan. Put a worker on here. Spend the metal, get 2 coins. Done. So there's all these other buildings that are being built that I've not really looked at yet. I think this is building a building as well. Oh, another building has come out. Spend a coin to get a something. An assistant. Somebody said the assistants were good the other day. Don't really know what the assistants do. So there's 2 ways of building buildings now. That's 3 influence. This one's 2 influence and 3 coins. This one's worth slightly fewer victory points. Yeah, okay. Have we got enough coins to do the Charterstone? We do not. How do I get coins? I go there. So let's use the golem. We'll go there. We'll get a brick, which I then spend straight away. So there you go. I've got 4 coins. I can now go to the Charterstone in the middle, which I think I will. Don't wait too long to sell your peril tokens at the cloud port. Ah, yes, that's what I was doing. So there is quite a few things going on in this game. Whoops. Let's have a look at what quotas are still available. Quotas here. So that's all peril tokens are used for then. Has anybody used any? Yes. Oh, yes, they have. Well, I'm going to have to use this one before it gets used up. So let's go there. And let's do this. Thank you very much for reminding me. So any 3 perils. I don't know. 1, 2, 3. There you go. 4 points. So I'm doing all right for points, but I do only have 4 influence left. I'm spending it quite early. Assistants add bonuses to particular actions. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not playing this as perfectly as I would if I wasn't live streaming it. I'd probably spend a bit longer thinking about what it is that I'm doing. Right, so what we're going to do? Are we going to use the cat or are we going to use the golem? Let's use the golem, because that gets me another resource. What type of resource do we want? I don't know. Probably need a bit of variety, but I quite like metal because I can sell that for coins. So my 2 golems are on the board. I could retrieve, but I think I'm probably going to spend the 2 brick. And then we'll go to the Charterstone. So yeah, go here. Don't want to go there. I've got enough brick. Go there. Get a point for using the cat. Get another golem. Probably got too many golems now. What's this building? Spend a resource, get... Yeah, man. Spend a resource, get a coin and make progress. And what's this one? Spend a resource and get an influence. Possible bonus benefit influence. Oh, right. Okay, so you can get influence by going to the windmill. Didn't know whether there was going to be a way of doing that. Do we want to use this golem or just retrieve our workers? I think at this point I'm going to retrieve. Yeah, I've got too many golems. You can never have too many golems. Yeah. What assistants do I have? I don't have any assistants. I haven't really looked at the assistants much. And Matty's saying the strip between the quota button and the time track shows you the cards available at the market. So that's this. So this is the cards available at the market. Ah, right. So you're not just buying a random card. You're actually buying stuff here. So... Ah, okay. So when you have these assistants, they do things for you. Are they permanent? Or do they disappear at the end of the scenario? Might be a bit late for them. Anyway, we're going to do the Charterstone because I have 4 coins. I have 2 influence. Here we go. So I'm going to open crate number 31. And what do we have? Pop. So we have some new rules. We have guests. You're seeing an increasing number of travellers, which is odd. Where else are they going to? Where else are they going other than your village and the Eternal City? The longer you can entertain them, the more benefits you will reap. Whenever income is activated in reverse player order, starting with the current player, gain the benefits indicated on each guest card in your personal supply. Gain both benefits in a 2-3 player game and either benefit in 4-6 player game. You may eventually construct some buildings where you can pay (brackets discard) cards of a certain type to gain VPs as indicated on the card. The player who unlocked this crate, me, keeps one of the unlocked cards chosen randomly. The rest gets shuffled into the appropriate deck. Okay? So these are the guests. They've got suitcases. And okay, off we go. So I get one of them. I got the cleric at income. Gain a victory point or a coal. When is income? Is it like right at the start? I've got a clubhouse. Okay. Oh, and that gets a guest. And another persona, the innkeeper. Right. There we go. So that's what I got. But importantly, I got 5 points for doing that. You get to keep 1 card. So you can store them with a card slot. Okay. Right, what's my plan now? Let's have another look at the quotas and see what quotas are still available. There's still one here for 2 resources, and I have 2 resources, so that's a sneaky 3 points. This is for cards, if I've got cards I want to throw away, but you probably don't, do you? Very rare that you want to actually throw cards away. This is for minions, and I have plenty of minions. So I'm probably going to do that as well. Let's just go down the quota route, but that does use influence. I only have 2 influence left. I don't think I'm going to do anything else with my influence, so I think that is the plan. So yeah, let's go here. Let's go here. And I'm only going to be able to do this twice. So I'm going to do this and lose one of my golems because I've got 3 of them. There you go, 3 points. Nice. I was just going to do 1 scenario tonight, but I'll keep an eye on the time, see what people want to do, see how tired I am. Might play 2. I think there's 12. Right, okay, so we've done that quota. I think I might just do another quota now and get it out of the way. Which one was I going to do? I mean, I could just use 2 more minions. Oh no, because then I wouldn't have 2 golems. Let's do the 3 resources for oh, do I want progress? No, that's not going to get me onto the next. Oh no, it's not progress, it's a boat. I haven't got any influence, so there's no point doing that. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to pay 3 resources, which is a brick, because I can get loads of that. Another brick. And we'll get rid of some of that. There you go. Hammering the points home. The problem is I can't force the game to end early. Income is a space on the progress track. Ah, yes, I see that now. There. Ah, right. Okay, so every time it goes onto there's an income step. But I don't have a guess, do I? Where's the cards in my hand? There's the cards in my hand. So I have this card in my hand, but you can only play it with the clubhouse. I'm not sure where. When do I play the guests? Right, what are we going to do? So we've no influence left. We are now just playing stuff to get stuff. So let's put that on there. Let's get a clay and... Dunno. What buildings have I got? I need wood. 2 brick and a wood. So I'll take some wood. What's happening now? See, my points are looking okay, but there is this end game scoring, and green is going to get 4 points. No, green's going to get quite a few points at the end of the game. He's going to get 10. Yes, he's going to beat me to it, isn't he? Pesky green. It's that Maritza. Always got it in for me. I mean, I can use the cat to get points. And I'm going to spend a brick to get points. Yeah, let's put that on... oh, no, hang on. I'm not going to have the 2, am I? No. Yeah, let's use the cat. So I get a point for that. I spend the brick, get a coin and a point. There you go. Got some more points. So, guest. You don't play guest. The income is given to you for having the guest. And Ian is saying that as well. You don't need to play it. When income hits, you'll choose between the point and the coal on the card. So we've not had income then yet. We're about to have it. Okay. And at that point, I'll play the guest. Ah, okay. Here we go. Income. So it's telling us what everybody's getting. So it seems that everybody's got a guest. Okay. Right. Now, I can't use this minion. No, can't use it anywhere. Because I haven't got... Yeah, can't be placed. It's clever. It knows. Right, what we're going to do. Ah, here's the building where you spend 2 of those to get 4 points. Right. Let's just have a look what else has come out. That is spend a coin to get an assistant. I do have a coin. Remember, I can only carry over certain resources. Ah, spend a wood to get a coin. Let's do that. So let's go there, because I don't think I'm going to be able to build the building this turn. This scenario. And I'm not going to be able to carry over more than 1 resource. Right, income is happening. Right, okay, so I get... Did it give me a choice? Didn't give me a choice. What have I missed? Oh, because we're a 5 to 6 player game? Yeah, but I still should have got a choice. What's going on? Ooh. Why didn't it give me a choice? Is that what that is? Am I supposed to select? In reverse player order, gain the benefits of all the income buildings you have activated. A bit confused. Andy is in the chat. Andy says, gives the resources when you get to the space. Not sure what that's in relation to. Linda's here, trying to help me out. But I'm being a bit dense. You can get back some of your influence cubes. Ah. Oh, are they cubes? Right. Okay, that was here. Yes, I could do. I could totally do that. But yeah, I messed it up by playing a cat. I shouldn't have played the cat. I should have played the golem. Because then that would have actually got me 2 points. How am I going to get myself another clay? I don't think I can. No. So, I think I have to retrieve. There we go. I'm just going to close down Messenger because Rado is sending me messages about tomorrow's stream. There you go. That's what the pinging noise was. Right, we're done. Yeah, I'm doing a Marvel Champions live stream tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the evening UK time. So if you're interested in Marvel Champions, the card game, I'll be playing that tomorrow night with none other than Richard Hammer. Here we go. Right, income. Is it going to let me choose? No, it just did stuff. Right. Did I get both? I didn't. I don't think I got both. No, it says you get both in a 2 to 3 player game. Oh, end of the game. But in a 5 to 6 player game, you only get 1 of them. So yeah, guests. I'm not sure what's happening with guests. I have the cleric in my hand. Can I give it a name? Is that what that is? Am I supposed to be able to give it a name? At income, gain 1 victory point or 1 coal. And it didn't give me the choice. So, I'm not sure. I will look to the chat for answers. So I think this is my last turn because time has run out. So I might as well play something which is going to get me a point, which is the cat. Apparently I got neither. I don't know why it didn't let me have them. Could be a bug, or it could be that I'm doing something wrong. Who knows? Right, what we're going to get. Let's just make sure I can only carry one resource over. Which is the carrying resources over one. That's this, capacity. So yeah, I can only carry over one coin, and I have two. One resource, and I have one. One card, and 2 minions. So I can carry over 2 minions. So I've basically got a coin. Is there anything I can do to spend that coin to get any points? This is an assistant. And if an assistant is a card, then I'm going to lose that. Okay, Ian is saying can't even get game 3 to load as there's an iPad issue. So it looks like there is a bug. So if Acram Digital are watching, probably not, but I might tell them about it. At this timestamp, there appears to be a bug. Right, can I do anything with a coin? I need 2 coins to go there. Two coins to go there. Doesn't look like I can do anything with 1 coin. So, yeah, I'm not sure what I can do. So I'll just place the cat, because that gets me a point. Assuming that was my last turn. Ah, there's the coin. Oh yeah, coin to get an assistant. But I need to look up a bit more about assistants. So score the fewest objectives. Well, I definitely didn't score any objectives. Players who achieved the guidepost gain 1 extra glory. Excellent. So the player with the most influence has to decide which path the village will take. Ah, influence. Well, I spent all mine. So purple is choosing. The Forever King is aghast that you choose to focus on anything other than the values of the village's buildings. He needs the village to grow at a rapid pace, and it doesn't seem like your interests align with his. His retribution is swift and decisive. Nothing changes. You do not add the end of campaign values of building to this end game score. Right, whatever that means. Here we go. Did I win? No, I didn't. I came 3rd. Oh well, bronze. Why didn't I win? Because I didn't play very well. There you go. So I got 38 points from actual points, which was the most. But then this Maritza got the 10 extra points for the reputation track. So yeah, so I got bronze, which gets me... What did it get me? I got 3 glory. What's that? What's the big yellow dot? It's not coins. Oh, that's... Yeah, no, I'm not sure what that is. Anyway, right. Let's continue. Is there a continue? Okay. Oh, I just pressed the tick. There we go. So yeah, it's that. Oh, it's capacity. Okay. So I've got 4 glory. What do I want to spend my glory on? So at the beginning of every game, get 3 points. Remove a peril from your charter and receive the token. The token? What token? Okay. Okay. Let's get a minion. Beginning of every game, raise capacity. That could be good. I mean, they're all good. Which one do we want? Big yellow dot is extra capacity. Thank you. Christine says that as well. Right, okay. Which one should I go for? I mean, I went for this straight away. One additional persona active. That could be quite cool. I think I'm going to go for capacity because I like getting resources and losing those resources at the end of every scenario is quite painful. So capacity, yeah, because you didn't win, that's it. Everybody who didn't win can increase their capacity. So I'm going to increase the capacity for resources. There you go. Right, tick. So they are the resources that I can keep. I can keep 2, so we're good. Yep. Cards, so I can only keep 1 card. Oh, I should have increased that. Well, since the guest doesn't seem to be working, I'm going to get rid of that one. I'll keep the other one. I'll keep the clubhouse. Yeah, let's keep that. Right, minions. Let's keep a golem and... yeah, let's keep 1 of each. And is that it? That is it. So, shall we go to the next game? What time is it? It is 10:15. Yeah, let's do 1 more. Vicky's still downstairs. So yeah, if you're happy staying with me, we'll do game 4. Right, so next game. Let's see what happens in this game. So last game was the peril tokens, I think. So again, play with the most victory points wins, and the guidepost is having the most buildings in your charter. So it's already telling us that black, which is Christelle, has got 6. She's got 6 buildings already. Wow, I'm doing a bit rubbish on 4. I think you can only have 6 at the most. Take capacity, yes. Right, here we go, game 4. Christelle will be the first player. Which persona do we want? So if your worker picks up a bandit token, you retrieve that worker and get a point. Okay, let's have a look. There are bandit tokens out there. There's at least, there's 4 out there. Okay, so that's a possibility. After using a building with a clay cost, I think I had that before. And I had the sculptor before. So you can use these more than once. Now, there's a tick on this as if it's been used. Wasn't there something about... Oh yeah, here, I've used 2 of them. Actually, you don't lose them. But I thought I remember something to say that if you still have them unused at the end, you get points. Anyway, I'm gonna take this one, but yeah, let me know in the chat what is the advantage of using different ones, or do you want to leave some unused? Are they worth points at the end? For now, though, I'm going to use the guard, and I'm going to go and pick up these peril tokens. That's my short-term objective. Just pick up peril tokens. Right, so tick. Oh, I get a free resource as well. Well, I'm going to have to go brick because I accidentally keep spending it, and I think I need quite a lot of it. Or do I? Yeah, because the more I can use the brick here, I get basically coins and points. So yeah, we need lots of brick. You can reuse personas, but for campaign scoring, you want to use each at least once. Right, okay, so that's what I'm doing. I am sharing them out. So I want to use a normal worker, and we want to go over here to get ourselves a pumpkin, and I can retrieve the worker, which I will. Huzzah! There you go. Done. Don't use this building. Don't use this building. The music's a little bit too loud in my ear, so I'm just going to go to settings. Turn the music down a little bit. Sound effects are all right. Still playing in the background. Right, okay, so I did that. The other peril token is available, so I might as well grab it. Spend the pumpkin, get a coin, get a point, and retrieve the worker. There you go. So I have 2 of those bandit tokens already, which means I can go there to get 4 points. Nice. If checkmark is filled in, you have used it before. Yes. And Brett is confirming that I get points for each one that I used. I wasn't sure if I got them for using them or got them for not using them, but looks like you get them for using them. Right, so we're going to go here and here. We get the bandit token, which means I can retrieve my worker. I spend my 2 bandit tokens and get 4 points. So yeah, early rush on points without spending any influence this time. Now, what was the guidepost this time? I guess that number 4 there means the chapter number. Yeah, have the most buildings, so that's not going to happen anytime soon, is it? Right, so that's that bit done. Have I picked up all the bandit tokens? I think I have, yes. Okay, so let's have a look at the quotas. So all of them are still available. Why not grab them early? Oh, because it cost influence. Yeah, but still, influence, schminfluence. Let's go here, and let's go here. Get a brick, spend a brick, get a coin, get a point. Nice. And then do I have 2 brick? I do have 2 brick, so I could go and get another golem. Do I have 2 golems? No, I don't. Yeah, so I do need... No, I don't need 2 golems. It's the last scenario that I needed 2. And I think I got too many last time, so let's look at the building options. 3. What buildings have I got? We got this one. Do we want to build this one? I mean, I get 6 points for building it. It's just a card that gets me a guest, and I think the guests seem to be bugged. If anybody else is playing it with guests, let me know if it's bugged for you. Or do we go to the market? So the only thing in the market right now are guests. I might take another one just to see if it is bugged. So that will open me a crate. I don't have a crate. Nope. So how else do you get a crate? Do you only get a crate from building? Is that this? Yeah, cost that and building. Make progress. What's the icon for a crate? I think it's that, isn't it? You draw a crate card. Yeah. Okay, I think... I don't know. It seems building buildings and then getting the crates and opening the crates is good, but maybe there are other things you can do. Yeah, let's go quota ring first. So we're just going to spend 1 resource, get rid of a brick, get an easy 3 points. There you go. Did cost me an influence, but that's what I'm going to do. Guests have been working fine on iOS. Right, okay. But yeah, they don't seem to be working here unless I'm doing something wrong. And those of you in the chat seem to know the game better than me, so I don't know whether I am doing anything wrong. Okay, let's use the cat to get myself a brick. And I got a point for doing that. Tick. So when you play multiplayer on this, do you start from the start? Or can you just choose a game and jump in? Or if you start a multiplayer game, do you have to start from chapter 1? I guess you have to start from the start, because then otherwise chapter 4, scenario 4, whatever it's called, is based on all of the decisions that you've made so far. Do we kick ourselves out? What are we trying to do? What are we trying to do? I don't think I can use the Charterstone because I need a crate, and I don't have a crate, and I think the only way to get a crate is to build a building, and the only building I have is this one, which requires wood and metal as well. So let's go get some. Yeah, because there's no crates in the market. Start from the very beginning, or there could be crates in the market. Yes, thank you, Christine and Brett. So yeah, we have no crates in the market. So now this is another way of building, and the difference between the two is you get 1 less point, but other than that, it's exactly the same. The cost though is only 2 influence, but it costs 3 coins. That's a lot of coins. let's get ourselves some wood. So normal worker. Could go here. That gets me a peril token. If I want a peril token, but it costs me an influence. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get the peril token. So presumably I'm not causing the peril, I'm helping. I'm preventing the peril. Right, okay, so let's have a look at the quotas that are available. Is there one for peril tokens still available? There is. So I think I'm going to use that before somebody else does. I'm going to put that worker up there. I'm going to choose that one and pay. Oh, I've got loads. I thought I only had one. Oh well, let's pay that one. Done. Right. So as I mentioned in part one, I quite like the fact that influence is a limited resource. So that the key things that you need to do in the game, they are limited by your influence. You can't just keep placing workers and repeating them. It puts a hard limit on them. Right, so we have a building, the apothecary. I don't know who's opened this chest. It is Kevin. Kevin has opened the apothecary. He's also got a healer. Okay, that's what was in his chest. Do I have enough to build the building? I think I do now. That's not me. That's me. Yes, I have enough to build the building. So let's do that if I can. Yes, I can. So I'm going to go on here. We build that building. I'm going to put it here. And you can overbuild as well. You can't overbuild your starting building, but you can overbuild the other ones. Oh, it looks like income is happening. Yeah, and I don't have any income, so that's fine. I'm not losing out. Every time you use a building with peril, you take the peril. But not every time. Surely the first time. Because then the peril goes. So I've got to retrieve all my workers. They'll come back to me. Done. Did I get 6 points for building that building? I think I did. Right, okay, so what are we going to do now? We want to open the chest, which means I need another coin. I can get coins here by spending brick. So yeah, let's do that. Let's send my golem to my brick market. The golem produces a brick, which I then sell at the brick market to get a coin and a point. Nice. Tony's here. Hi Tony, good to see you. Thank you for joining in. We're currently on chapter 4, or scenario 4. If you want to watch from the start, then go and check out my video from Friday where I did parts 1 and 2. That was more of a tutorial. Today I'm sort of just fumbling my way through with various people in the chat to help me. Bretty's asking, had the yellow charter opened their minions yet? I'm not sure. Right, what is happening? What is happening indeed? Right, so we've got our 4 coins, so we can go to the middle and we can open the chest. Let's do it. Chest, crate number 33. Crates, not chests. Okay, so we have an inn that's going to need 2 brick, a wood and food. Put a guest in it, get 2 victory points. Seems legit. Got a bouncer as a new persona. Okay. And a new objective. So this just gets shuffled into the objective deck and might come out in future games. In fact, objectives, yeah. Let's have a look at them. What have we got? Have 2 assistants, build your reputation, and what's that one? Does that have 3 minions? Oh, control 3 minions on the map. Okay, maybe I'll try and do that one. The points on the building only count at the end of the campaign, or if the scenario ends says so. Ah, yeah, because they had a little crown on them. Stop moving my screen around when I want to look over here. Is it going to let me look at it? Yeah, so 6 points, and the little crown must mean end of the game. Right, so this will allow me to take a guest. Clubhouse, influence and a coin for a guest. So I'm going to use it just to see if the game is bugged. Why can't I use them? Why can't I use my cat on there? Oh, because I don't have a coin. Right, let's get a coin first. And you can sell stuff for coins. Have I got a pumpkin? No, I've got a wood. Yeah, the wood here actually gets me an influence back. Let's do that. Let's go here, because that's a peril token as well. So I spend the wood, and why would I skip regaining influence? Of course I'm going to take it. Linda is saying I need to put a minion on my building for a guest. Well, that's what I was going to do, but it wouldn't let me use the cat. Because I didn't have the coin. I still don't have the coin. And in fact now I haven't got any resources. And you can only send these to your own building. So we'll send the cat to get myself some brick. Because that gets me a point as well. I'm actually quite liking this now. It did start off very simplistic. Mission 1 was like, oh, this is just a super light worker placement game. But as it gets going, there's definitely a lot going on. And I'm not looking at all of these buildings. I'm kind of just doing semi-random things because it's a live stream and I'm not thinking it too much. I also intend on just playing through this as kind of a learning experience. And if the game does have bugs in it, of course, you're not going to get the full experience until those bugs are fixed. But yeah, having spoken to the Acram Digital guys on Friday, I'm fairly positive that they're working hard on it to fix things. Right, so we can now use the cat. Nope, I still don't have a coin. How was I going to get a coin? That's where I was going to get a coin, but I don't want to kick them out. You want to try and avoid kicking other people out if you can, because that gives them their workers back. You want to force them to basically skip around. So I could go here and here. Ooh. What about the selling metal space? Yeah, so the selling metal space is available, but I haven't got any metal. So we'll go and get myself some metal first. I could have just placed the minion. Let's undo that. Let's undo that. Let's place the minion here and get a metal. Yeah, there we go. Then I'll sell the metal for 2 coins. Then I'll get myself a guest. And then let's see if that works. Brett is saying, yes, it does ramp up complexity. And Ian is saying, if you don't have influence at the start of turn, progress track auto moves. Ah, thank you for that. That's good to know. Again, that's another thing that was like missing from the tutorial. It didn't say that at all. I think I've just missed an income step. Yes, lots of stuff seems to be flying around the screen. So, yeah, so if you run out of your influence early, the progress track automatically moves forward. Sell the metal, get 2 coins. Done. How are we doing for points? 28. Pesky Green's going to get a bonus again at the end, but Pesky Green is only on 15 points. Blue's beating me though. Blue's on 32. I think Blue's cheating. Right, so I can now send the cat to here, spend an influence, spend a coin to take a guest. Now, where's it taking the guest from? It's taking it from the advancement map. Right, let's take the peasant. Okay, so the peasant is in my hand, along with the inn. So if I can build the inn... Oh no, because then I'll have a crate. I'm trying to think, because I only can keep 1 card over from 1 turn to the next. We're done. When's the next income? Not for a while. So the persona that I chose was good for the first few turns, but is now doing absolutely nothing. Right, quota time. What quotas are still available? This one's available for 3 peril tokens. Yeah, well, I don't think the peril tokens are doing anything else. So let's go here. Let's spend 3 peril tokens 1, 2, 3. To get myself 4 points. There you go. Boom. 33. Oh, another crate. Who's opened the crate this time? Maritza. So Maritza has a storehouse. Right, so that converts 2 vermin into 4 points, similar to the other one that converts 2 bandits into 4 points. And she's got a trapper. Okay. Ah, I've been kicked out. Well, that's good. That means I've got a worker to place. So, what do we want to do now? We have 3 influence left. We could build another building. We would need a wood and some flour. I can get some wood from over here. Where's the flour building? That's here, and that's a peril token. Sure. Let's build another building. Why not? Oh, except building a building costs 3 influence. I have 3 influence. Right. So yes, I can just about do it. Got to retrieve all my workers. And then all I need now, what was it I needed? That's not my hand. That's my hand. Oh no, I've got everything. No, I need a wood. I don't have a wood. I think this is income. Come on, give me income. No. So it didn't do it again. There you go. Definitely need to report that. It's, yeah, something's... I don't know what happened there. I might have to look... I'm going to watch the stream now because the stream is 20 seconds delayed. Because things flashed up at the bottom. Wait a minute, I'm just waiting for it to catch up. Ah, unfortunately you can't see it, can you? Because what I've done, I've just realised in the stream, I've got it off the bottom. Apologies for this. I just realised that my Charterstone window is actually being overlapped by my banner. Now, that wasn't my intention. How can I, I'm trying to resize it. It's not letting me resize it. Why is it not letting me do that? This is strange. Ah, there it is, Charterstone. Right, that's how I meant to have it. Yeah, apologies for that, but some stuff's been missing. So that bit that I've just done, basically stuff was flashing up at the bottom of the screen, and it was being covered by my banner. So apologies for that. I had the screen size slightly wrong. But yeah, it did look like the guest didn't do anything. Right, that's a problem. So I'll probably stop playing at this point. No, after this scenario. I'll finish this scenario, but then I'll tell Acram Digital that it's not working. Right, so we need to get some wood, which is over here. And then I'll build the building. At least that bit works. If anybody else is playing this on PC, if you could test it and test that the guests work, I'm going to give it one more go because it should give me either a gold or a food. And it's not giving me anything. But yeah, let me know if you're having the same bug with the PC version. Apparently it's okay on iOS, but it's definitely not working on the PC version. Right, so we're going to build a building with my remaining 3 influence. We're going to build that. And there's only one place it can go. Oh, well, no, it can overwrite something else, but I'm going to put it there. I don't think there's any point overwriting until all of your spaces are full. So only 4 more progress, 3 more progress now before the end of the game. And it's going to auto move on 1 at the start of my turn. Oh, look, income for everybody else and not me. I mean, it even says there I'm going to get it. Pesky bugs. Yeah, everybody else is getting stuff. Just rub it in, why don't you? Okay, so me, very little else to do. I could carry some resources over to next time. I don't have any influence left. I have a coin. I have 1 peril token. Oh, I can go here and here. Why won't it let me spend the guest? Minions can't be placed on occupied buildings. Ah, so I have to use the building myself. Well, let's get rid of this peasant because it doesn't do anything, as we've seen. Get myself a couple of points. Don't forget about the golem. Could have gotten that wood while doing something else. Yes, I could have done. Right, I think we're finished. So the guidepost is the most buildings, and 3 of us have 6. And players who achieved the guidepost get an extra glory. Right, okay. I guess it's rolling to decide. The decision tiebreaker, right. So the player with the most influence has to decide which path the village will take. None of us had any influence left, so it rolled. There was a tie in influence. The Charterstone roll decided that May will make the decision. All right, and the decision is, we will expand the village using the Sky Islands without consulting the king. You're surprised to find that one of the Sky Islands you tether has an inhabitant, an old mason. He pulls you into a tight embrace, his foul breath tickling your ear. It is no ordinary stone that binds you to this village, of course, he whispers. It's a direct link to the souls of villagers like you across many centuries. That's why you have memories you've never experienced. In other news, the king is irate that you didn't check with him before proceeding with the Sky Island plan. Each player gains 4 Sky Islands. Whatever a Sky Island is. So where did I come? Oh, I came second. I got silver. It's not bad. So I get 4 glory, I get something else, and I get something else. Right, okay, cool. So, glory to be distributed, 5. Oh, just short. Well, let's put it all on here. I'll get that next time. Why would you ever split it? I don't think you would. You'd go with for 1 first until it was full, wouldn't you? So, capacity, what we're going to increase. Oh, I didn't carry over any resources. I've got 1 coin, so that's fine. How many cards do I have in hand? I only have 1 card in hand, so actually the capacity is... it's not going to change it right now, but I think I want the ability to carry over some more cards, I think. I don't know. No. Coins. Yeah, coins. There's no point carrying over cards if the guests are not working. But as I say, I'm probably going to stop playing this for now until those bugs with the guests are fixed. Do I get to keep both of those? I think I do. Yeah, thought I'd get to keep both of those. Tick. Right, so final scoring. How do we work out what the scores are right now for the actual campaign? Are you able to work that out? Is that what this is? End of campaign scoring, total, question mark, question mark. Choose a category for more info. Okay, so it's telling me that I've got 34 points at the end of the game for my buildings. I have 15 points at the end of the game for my glory. Oh no, that's not me. That's me. I've got 17 points for my glory at the end of the game. Is that just 1 per star? I think it is. My capacity, it doesn't know how many points that's worth. My buildings are worth 29 points. They're my buildings, right, okay. My personas, I've used 1, 2, 3 of them. So I'm not sure how many points that is worth. And then victories, I've had 1 victory. So I've had 1 victory and I've had like a bronze and a silver or something like that. So the chat is saying you're last. Was I last? Yeah, I thought I got a silver thing. Christina's just had a look on the Facebook page for the game. They've asked people to submit bug reports in-game rather than on there. I don't know how we do that. But I do have a contact for the digital, for the PR guy there, so I can prod him. Right, I don't know what final scoring is yet. Can't see it. You see the range of points, but more info comes later on to tell you. Okay, right, so we'll find out later on. So how do we submit a bug report? Let's have a look. Question mark? No, doesn't appear to. Feedback. There we go. Message. Guests, no worky. Do not seem to work. It does everybody else, but not me. Unhappy face. Everybody knows my email anyway, so there's no point me keeping this secret. There you go. Thrilling TV, watching Paul submit bug reports. Send a save of the last played game. Okay, well, it'll send the save. We'll see. There you go. Feedback ID is 45080. Nice. And there we go. That's it for tonight. So yeah, I'm not going to play anymore until they address that bug, because I do want a better experience with the game. And that totally cost me the game, that did. If I'd have had that peasant working for me, as I should have done, I'd have easily won that. He says. Right, so yeah, thank you very much to everybody for joining me in the chat tonight. Let's just toggle over to that page. See if there was any more Facebook chat that I missed. Yep, there probably was a little bit of Facebook chat that I missed. But yeah, we're all okay. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me tonight. Tomorrow, I think I've got a Gloomhaven Digital, which I think is going to be at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, with Paul and John. We're doing a 3-player version using Skype share screen so that they can play their characters. That worked well last time. So that'll be tomorrow at 2 o'clock. And then tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, me and Rado versus the Green Goblin. So we're doing Marvel Champions living card game tomorrow night. That's Tuesday. But for now, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Gaming Rules is proudly sponsored by Game Toppers, upgrading your gaming experience. Visit GameToppersLLC.com.